Let's work.
Yeah, it's time for round two, Messiah. About time for round two, kid.
I'm Todd Grisham. Sugar Ray Robinson.
This bout is scheduled for...
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
All right. Listen,
Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has a real good flow to it. Missing with the hook. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
Because let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. Right uppercut can't find a home. Nice counter. That counter shot lands. He missed with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
It's all offense, all the time. He threw a punch and just got countered. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That jab doesn't score. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move. That doesn't work.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. talk about Leonard in that last round. On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of defense here at all. He misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. The perfect counter lands. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab misses. How about that time counter shot? They exchange punches. Didn't land that jab. Looking to land the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. Nope, that hook won't score. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who... On to the 5th we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. powerful counterpunch. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nope, that jab not going to score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Punch caught him clean. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that.
I might have lost this one, fellas.
This might come down
I ain't got enough energy for that uppercut.
But it might come down to who's in better.
Get your shots up.
And there's the bell to start round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Cheer.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, Tenary in the building. What up, Phil? Where you parked in the building?
charts. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute.
Scenario in the building.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Defense is not an option for these two. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Hey, Canary, you missed me on DBZ. I did like 10 minutes on DBZ.
Talk about Robinson in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Lose the match. You got to get out there, switch up.
Nice round, good round. I like.
Round 8, and we're off again. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last
Left,
round, but
right,
we know they're going to try.
good.
Exerted a lot of
Left,
energy in the fight so
right.
far. Now they're shattered. This is what you
left,
call championship
right,
rounds. If you have done the work,
left.
slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Robinson!
Oh,
goes to
I
the
got dropped.
canvas. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are right.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. A pretty lopsided.
GGZ.
Yeah, it happens, cuz it happens, man. You know, I can't let them know I win every time, so I kind of got to be losing like this, so I look shitty. I definitely tried to win that one though, but you know how you placed so long until you wait too long to really fight, and by that time you already got the upper on you. So that's what happened. I was like, damn, I can't beat him now. See, they got creative players on here and all, cuz it's crazy when you fight a creative player.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside, first up we have Sugar.
Exchange and win on punches, then back up and make him counter you and then counter.
What a venue for this showdown.
The wait is over. The speed can stop. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
What a great venue.
Let me try
And what a
that.
great
If I
match.
remember.
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Which fighter will say no mas? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good defense with that left jab. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The bravery being shown here is just incredible. And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them.
That's his round.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Exchange punches. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That left hook missed. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout. On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well done with that counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Oh my goodness, Johnny. And we may see a stoppage here. Disaster averted.
PGA fire.
Recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought
What up,
there's no
PGA?
way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close. So close. How can you separate them? It's
Correct saluting place.
tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? They better start respecting each other's punching power. That jab misses. They miss with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need it. And there's the bell to start round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That left hook doesn't find its target. Punch, counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Trying to drop it
with
there.
sweet music to his ears.
Wow.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he just missed with that left jab. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last
He's
round.
flat-footed now.
Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. There's a counter shot. Straight right just misses. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. He can't score with that uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. And there's the bell for round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just a notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? The straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, the rest of this last round gonna have to be boring because I can't get knocked out with a lucky punch.
He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute.
You playing off the portal or what?
Is important. Every second, every minute.
Oh, you
There's
saying
the
I'm
bell
playing
for
you?
round 8. So not the
You
best
off the
round,
portal.
but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
The straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These two fighters are made for one. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Took me all
Lights out.
8
right
rounds, but I dropped them at least once.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
Did you see that? The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? And we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. The judges have spoken a unanimous
fire.
So what? I'm 2-1, I guess. Talking about I be getting whooped on here. Hell no. I don't do nothing but win on here. Talking about they go get the game and beat me like I be getting beat on here. Crazy work.
Oh, you showing out today?
Oh, I thought I was muted. My bad. I thought I was muted. Maybe I gotta put another fighter in.
Yeah, I eat muted my ass.
I think this is a creative dude too, but I ain't sure.
You just fought a created guy, right?
Yeah, I know that last one was creative for sure.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Switch starts, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Where logo? I need help with my NBA bets.
Okay, let's reset. Switch starts.
Oh, they got some bets in today.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
I don't know. This
You
dude
let
can
him back
move a
into
little
the
bit.
fight that round. That's his round. You getting soft on me?
Do your business.
I'm trying to stay in the
I'm
center of the
trying
ring
to put
though.
something together. I got a $22 bonus bet. I'm trying to stretch.
Oh, okay.
Come back with that left hook. Look at his hand positioning.
Bitch know how to run, don't he?
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Come on, you're better than that. You're starting to make mistakes.
So you only betting on NBA on this one?
Back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Let's do it.
You got some other ones you go put in there.
might do MLB, but Judge messed me up yesterday.
Again, when he leans forward, bring it up. Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut. Good. Roll. Come back.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself.
I'm over there focused like a motherfucker.
Counter with that left hook. Stop countering. Roll right hand. Now counter his mistakes. Make him miss. Make him pay.
That's time.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Now listen, kid, I need you to go.
Do your business.
Roll under it, then come back.
switched off. What are you doing? Let's get out there, get your bucket.
Switch starts, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
And you continue.
And time.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching.
Let's do it.
Put in there. That's it.
Time out.
Okay, now you're switching on. Get your mind back on the job.
And box.
Keep it guessing where it's coming from. That's good work.
Listen to me. Are you okay? One, two,
He shouldn't get up
three,
this time, but he might.
4, 5,
He
6,
definitely might.
7, 8, 9, 10. You're
Oh
out.
nah, I got the KO, kid. He's a tough little sucker. I don't think I lost yet today. How long you been gambling on these tickets?
All right. I went over the rules.
Now you on a streak, oh.
Yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Yep. I'm on a streak right now. What's like 2-0?
Let's go.
3, 2.
Oh, just started sport betting last 2 years.
I would say, do you like it? But that's a dumb question.
Hey, take your time.
Like, yeah, I
Take
like it.
your time.
You don't see me in here trying to get bets right now?
He looked like he STR'd out Rocky.
Nah, but this dude real though. He real.
I lost it.
What you mean you lost it? Oh, like it? Yeah, I know you like it.
Shot. Good shot.
Why the fuck? It look like he whooping my ass.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Let's fight.
Damn, how am I not hitting him, bro?
Mate, what you doing? Come on. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Any of this.
I got the 3 like 1 NBA, 1 MLB, 1 NHL.
Okay, it's not working out. Not working out. Switch southpaw.
Bain over 1.53 S. Otani for a home run and Elk Jr. for a goal.
You feel confident in that? You feel confident in them bets? Ah, shit.
I put my $22 bonus on it.
What? The whole 22? You like go big or go home, huh? You put the whole 22. The whole 22. So what that's gonna bring you back? That's gonna bring you back like
Come on, you're better than that. You
or
put
like
all your work
$40,
all the way through camp. Switch on,
$50.
switch on.
I don't know
You've
if
been
those
close
are
in this fight.
good
Now
bets
you're
or
back into it.
underdogs.
That was back.
I couldn't break it down. It's a 1 bet for the 22. I wish I could. You know me, I woulda did all 5 bets.
I knew it had to be something to it. So all them games play today? Oh, he quit. He quit. He gave up.
Yeah, today.
Even the MLB? I mean,
For 291.
well, that's how much money you get if you hit? Off the 22?
It's a 3-leg 1,320 plus 22 for 291.
Man, you talking that betting talk. I don't know what you mean. It's a 3-leg. That means it's 3 bets, 1320 plus 22 for 291. I failed geometry. You just said a whole bunch of numbers. I don't know what that is. That's just numbers. You got to break it down. You talking that gambling talk. 1320 plus 22.
The odds plus 1,320.
So plus, I mean, you going with the grain if it's plus, right? You need to be negative to go against it, right? So you picked all pluses, all the favorites, basically. You picked all the favorites.
Yay.
Oh, okay. You got to disagree with one of them. So do you do the ain't it something on there where they got like pre-made sheets, like pre-made bets? I guess it's like a hot bet or something.
It's a long shot.
How is it a long shot if you got all the favorites? And it's only 3. You only got 3 picks. Well, a goal is hard as hell in hockey. So I don't know if I even vote with no hockey bets. Dang, I think the game froze because oh no, it didn't.
Let's do it.
The longer the bet, the higher odds. Way the heck popular, but I don't be having no luck with them. Rockin' that young boy got hands, I know him Dolo.
Oh, you know him, huh?
I would know the yunging right face with tears of joy.
Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this.
Let's do it.
Five gets you 65.
But you bet 22 though. So I don't know. That's a lot. Oh yeah, he said the 291, so that's a lot. Yeah. Well, I hope you win. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Switch it off. You got complacent.
If you send a damn, let me slow down, man. This nigga here.
Let's work. This the time you need be on that Resident Evil while the sun up.
Oh yeah, I seen you said I don't even want to eat no more. That was funny. That shit be a mystery, man. I just don't. I hate not knowing what's going on, and I have to keep restarting. I'll be like, man, let me get off this shit. Damn, he got back with a mean ass combo.
Okay,
That nigga was mad as hell.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
Let's do it.
Losing all them bitches.
Okay, now
think
you're
I won
switching
that
off.
one.
You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. Get your mind back on the job.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, so I don't get nightmares.
You want me to go to, y'all want Resident Evil? Cause I probably got a little bit more time left in me. You might have won that.
What you doing? You switched off completely. The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win this round.
Back.
Damn, he keeps sneaking these at the end, bro. Well,
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? I need you to focus on what
should
you're
you on
doing.
his head?
Let's go.
Hope he gone forever, bit.
One, two, three, four, five.
What the fuck? Then they go do some shit like that. I ain't even know I was swole like that.
Are you okay?
I did not know that. Ah, I knew they was gonna do that bullshit. I'm finna go to Resident Evil, man. He won this one, man. I knew he was gonna do that bullshit. I'm gonna definitely get up, though. Ah, they called it over. Nigga whoop my ass. I'm finna go to Resident Evil.